So I was saying that as we wait to hear from the ECG, after May Day celebrations, as you respond to some of the things that the regional minister said during the presser, you have also mentioned this morning that the call to managers not to attend RECSEC meeting is just one of the series of actions you intend to take. What next if the apology doesn't come? What next will ECG do?
David, the decisions we took was taken by the Ashanti Caucus endorsed by NEC, and whatever decision we have to take, it needs to be endorsed by NEC. But don't worry, this is not going to be far from after the May Day. We will come out, and then since we are working with you, we will communicate to you.
But tell us at least a bit about the options on the table. Some of the options that you have on your table that at least you can roll out.
What I can promise you is that we are not going to do anything to affect our cherished customers.
To say, for example, that if there's a fault out there somewhere, if there's an encroachment going on somewhere out there, you go and attend to the fault and fix the problem?
Come again.
I'm saying that if there's a fault out there somewhere, because along the line I spoke to some members of the ECG and they said some of the options on the table for the ECG is for you to have a sit-down strike. So I'm asking, if you're saying that whatever action you take will not affect your customers, are you therefore saying to us that if there's a fault out there, your engineers and technicians will go out there and fix the problem so people will have lights?
Exactly. That is what I'm repeating. We are not going to take any decision that will affect our cherished customers because of one person. So far, you realize that we are dealing with him and him. We will come out. I don't want to stand here and tell you this is what you want to do, but it will come out as a body, and then it will be communicated to you.
The action that the regional minister took, where he caused the arrest of Michael, Yussif, because you went to do your job also as staff of ECG. Based on the arrest, based on the action of the regional minister, has it affected your in any way? Are you still going out there to disconnect, institutions, government institutions that owes ECG money?
Oh yes, we've already sent a signal to our customers, being an institution or ordinary customer, that they should ignore whatever the regional minister did, because it is very disappointing, but it has emboldened us. We go on our normal duties and disconnect. Last Thursday, we disconnected the airport. They are owing. We will not come on you deliberately to come and disconnect. We disconnected them because they are owing. We are not scared about what he did. We've indicated to him the other time that he can expand the prisons for us if we are going by our normal duties, and he thinks that this is how he will go about doing things. We are ready for him. But we are not going to take any instructions from him before we disconnect any customer who is owing us. We are going by our work. We are not deterred at all by what he did. And our customers who are owing us should ensure that they will make their payments so that we will not get in any confrontation with them.
The regional minister also mentions that there's a kind of understanding. You have come to an agreement of a sort based on the amount of money that the KSTU owes ECG, and therefore he was surprised that you went there to disconnect, although you had some kind of understanding or agreement in terms of payment. How do you respond to that?
Okay, David, just go at the latter part of his statement. He mentioned that even if the school has defaulted in the agreement, we need to come to him before we go there to reconnect. That should tell you that the customer has not followed the agreement that we went into it. So immediately we have agreement with you and you don't follow the agreement is no more valid, and that is why they were disconnected.
Can you confirm to us, the task force that disconnected the KSTU, are they task force from Kumasi or they were task force from Accra?
Not at all. They are head office task force. They are the team who went to Parliament to disconnect. That is their duty. So they came to Kumasi to disconnect KSTU, And I'm surprised he's not talking about KJTR, because KJTR was also disconnected by the same team the same day.
See, as we speak, does KSU have power? Have you reconnected them?
Sorry?
Have you reconnected power to the KSTU?
Yes. Just a day after they were disconnected, they came to negotiate and paid part of their debts. So they were reconnected based on the debts they paid, not because of what the regional minister did.
I see. Now, the regional minister is also raising concerns about sabotage. He says, well, you are saying that he owes some bills, electricity bills, to his residents. True or false? Does he owe?